Hello everybody, my name is Joy and welcome to an interview made by Manosaggi or manosaggi. I'm not entirely sure on how to pronounce that. I saw a few interesting things in the description, but I'm not going to give you an intro to this game. I'm just going to get started and you'll probably notice soon why. Play recording.
Can you tell me or us a little bit about your childhood?
All right. I grew up in quite a big family. I grew up in a nice little village. There was no stress, just a pub, a school, a shop, that was it. Quite a conventional family, really. Mum and dad together, happy. Dad went to work every day. He was a strong sort of typical man. At the weekends he would build houses. He would build our house that we lived in.
Yeah.
So he was always doing something physical, yeah.
Depression, was that ever mentioned?
No, never. Didn't have a clue what it meant.
Play football, alright. So just for the record, by the way, I don't know how this game exactly goes. There's a different reason why I don't want to explain what it is about yet. So, let's play football. I'm not holding anything.
I was around 23, 24, can't exactly remember when, but something changed completely in me. I was really tired all the time. I just woke up different. I didn't want to hang around with my mates anymore. I didn't want to do things I loved doing, like playing football and seeing friends. I just thought I'm tired and that's basically it. I just need to deal with it myself. I wouldn't even dreamed of going to the doctors.
Deal with it. Oh god. Press button to deal with it. Oh god. Deal with it harder, man.
And then it just got worse and worse as the days went on, and I just could not sleep at all. I was up thinking about random stuff like why are we all here, and what's the point of it? We all die in the end anyway, so what's the point of all these relationships that you keep, and all the people that you love are just going to disappear one day.
Move on. Oh my. They put it... I really like how they... I mean, it's obvious it's about depression now, but it's just very harsh how they put it right in front of you here. And that's really quite the experience here. That's really... God, I'm sorry. I found this very hard to express because I always am very careful about picking these type of games, and I would never upload a game that I feel would not be sincere in how they express stories like this. So, you know what? I'm gonna save my thoughts. I'm gonna just move on. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for the interruption there.
There was a tree when I was a kid that I used to play at, and I used to stop there for like 20 minutes or so just staring at it, and images of myself were just popping into my head of me hanging there. I wasn't really shocked and I wasn't scared. I'd just get upset and I'd cry because I was having those thoughts. And I'd go home and think about where I'd get the rope from and how I would do it. I just thought it popped into my head, and I guess it was something telling me that it was a way out if I wanted it. Until I was so tired and so upset and just so sad that I didn't know what was going on. I basically had a breakdown in front of the family one evening at the dinner table, and my mum said, right, enough's enough, and she took me to the doctors, and I just sat there like with a head full of muddled thoughts and confusion, and asking them to try and make me feel better. And I was ashamed, because I thought at that moment that there's no way I'd tell another living soul, because I did believe it made me less of a man.
An interview was a synthescience project by Mangos Agianiotakis. Oh god. Based on the play Fake It Till... Okay. Oh god. Okay, well those are the credits, I think. Sorry I couldn't read that. That went by pretty fast. Mental health organization. Okay, good. Of course, as I usually do with these type of videos, I'll be leaving a number of links down in the description where you can get help if you would need it, if you would want it. I'm just gonna wait here for a second, see if it's really the end. Okay, I really do think that's the end. I tried clicking the screen and stuff, but it's not doing all that much anymore. In the meanwhile, I tried to look up the description of the game again because I wanted to make clear what it really was about. It's a short interactive story. I mean, there wasn't all that much to it quite gameplay. I admit that it's really a storytelling experience, which can be nice as well, which I don't mind at all. And it's based on the life story of Tim Grayburn. And Tim Grayburn developed Fake It Till You Make It, and that's a award-winning play, apparently. I don't know it. I haven't personally seen it. It's about clinical depression. This person, Tim Grayburn himself, suffers from clinical depression and how he experienced this. And I assume this game tried to like summarize what that meant to him, what his experience with that was, and very shortly like show you how he was before he went to the doctors, and it obviously ends with him going to the doctors. Now, I'm sorry if I'm starting to ramble here, but I just want to make very, very clear, and that's the reason why I play these games, that depression and mental illness are things that should be acknowledged more as an actual illness. I for one am absolutely for it to no longer separate mental illness and physical illness as two completely different things. I mean, obviously they need to be treated in a different way, but the brain is just as much of an organ as your heart or your lungs are. And for some reason, when people have a problem with their brain, they're seen as crazy or insane or incapable of taking care of themselves in the proper way. And that is just completely 100% wrong. It could be related to your immune system. It could be related to your metabolism. It could be related to pretty much anything physical. It has nothing to do with an external source. It's just your body being physically ill. Now, having said that, in my opinion, a lot of people don't know enough that feeling sad at all, even if you're not depressed, but just feeling sad or feeling anything at all is not a character flaw. It's not something that is inherently wrong with you. It's not something that can be solved with simply popping a pill or just therapy. So it's often a combination of both. And in whatever way you deal with it, try to deal with it in a way that doesn't harm you. But I don't need to tell you that. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm probably going to be cutting up a lot in this video because this was really just the type of game I wanted to show you, like a little bit of a spotlight video, like, hey, look at this game, this exists. I recommend you play it for yourself, maybe go through it yourself and have a look at this story. Maybe it's a bit more intense when you experience it yourself. And you don't have to listen to my rambling throughout it. So I'm sorry if this is a bit of a chaotic video, but anyway, I'm just gonna leave this video here. I find it very, very difficult. I find these things difficult to talk about, not because I think they're shameful or whatever, but it's mostly because it's very difficult finding the words to such a personal experience. Because I think a lot of people, I can relate to what the person in this game says. And I've never been diagnosed with depression. I don't think I am depressed. But I think so many people can relate to this in a certain way. I mean, everybody has had moments in their life where they struggled, where they felt like it wasn't worth it anymore, where they felt like, what's the point? What's the point of continuing to do this? And, you know, because so many symptoms of depression are so relatable to pretty much anyone, it should be addressed more, and it should be addressed in a better way. So please never feel ashamed or never feel scared to talk about mental illness. Never feel afraid to just suggest to go just visit a doctor. You're not calling someone crazy when you tell them, hey, you have a problem, maybe you should go visit a doctor. You're not telling them that they're crazy. You're not telling them that they're stupid. You're just telling someone like, hey, your arm is falling off, maybe you should go visit the doctor. That's the exact same thing. But again, I need to stop rambling about this. I'm very sorry this is such a chaotic video. I'm just going to leave a couple of links down in the description where you can find help if you want to. I'm going to leave it at this. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!